Go for it.
Okay, so
You don't have to preface it. Just go.
no. For all of you out there that are listening, we are in the great state of sunny California.
Well, it used to be the great state. Now it's just California.
We're in sunny California.
Yeah.
And sometimes
charred out cinder like fucking Afghanistan.
Burning
bombed
California.
out, depleted.
Sometimes flooding California, sometimes burning California, sometimes whatever else happens in California.
Just fuck.
And our current governor,
overseer,
Mr. Gavin Newsom,
thief in chief,
is about to launch a new podcast. With all the shit that's going on in California that needs to be really directly dealt with, he's going to podcast and talk about it.
Enumerate it. What's the shit in California that we got to deal with? He spent $50 million to Trump-proof California? For what?
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
You drive around my neighborhood, you'll see no shortage of Trump flags and placards out in front of people's homes.
Yeah, loud and proud they are.
So what does that mean?
Now,
Trump-proof California.
Now,
you won't see one of those in my yard, but that's not the point. They are out there.
For disclosure, I'm a libertarian and an anarchist and a gentleman villain. Eric is...
I am pretty much,
old school liberal.
I'm not happy with the party right now, but I'm a Democrat from a long line of Democrats. And if I was to do anything else, my ancestors would be rolling over in their graves. So that's my tie to the Democratic Party. It's family. And
so you were born into slavery?
More or less.
Okay.
I mean, nobody chooses what they're born into, right?
I understand. Yes. No. Just so that our listeners could, who the fuck are these people? Because we talked about somebody who's very famous podcaster, and we both came to the same conclusion of why we don't really like him, but I will listen to him because I like his guests.
I don't dislike him, but I'm not a fan.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So anyway, go on. Continue with all the greatness in California that he's taking care of for us.
Oh,
it's all sunshine, lollipops, and blowjobs.
No, I don't care. No, whatever he's accomplished is great. Love that. Accomplished things. But what still needs to be addressed and what he's not accomplishing and what he's not dealing with? I mean, come on, man.
What is he?
We're the 7th largest economy in the world.
And I remember when we used to be the third.
Checked.
I remember when we used to be the third.
I mean, 7th in the world. We have more money runs through California than whole countries. 93% of them.
Yeah.
And we are only about 5% of the population of the world in the United States.
Yeah.
And much less than that in California. And we cannot get our financial act together.
And we
pay higher taxes in California than anywhere else in the country. Everything is taxed. It's not income tax. It's not sales tax. It's everything you buy in California is taxed. They've got leisure taxes. They've got lodging taxes,
air taxes, gas taxes, more taxes, taxes for taxes.
And those, in particular, alcohol and tobacco.
Which you are a fan of. Well, I like alcohol too. I'm not being a teetotaler. I'm just poking at it.
Whether you are or not, a pack of cigarettes that costs you $10 in California should cost about $3.50.
Yeah.
That's $6.50 you're paying to the state to have a pack of smokes.
Well, any proper slave should be fine with that because we're taxed more than Egyptian slaves.
Same thing with fucking you get $9.99 for a 6-pack of Budweiser? Really?
Right? Oh, but that's because of Trump's inflation and his tariffs.
$9.99 is what No, this is the line before the tariffs.
That's the party line is the tariffs are the problem.
No, that's got nothing to do with
I
California in particular.
I fucking agree with you, Eric,
what I'm saying is tariffs is across the board and it's different but
he wants to talk about it. Gavin Newsom's going to tell you what it's all about.
Because it's a new thing, and everybody's concerned, and we need to know.
And you know why the eggs are so expensive? Because the previous administration threatened farmers to kill all the chickens. So then you don't have fucking chickens laying eggs.
So you have a shortage.
What?
That drives the price up.
What?
Hello?
So did Bill Gates...
And why is that not common knowledge?
Right?
People should know that this is why we have a shortage of chickens. Or, a shortage of eggs is because we have a shortage of chickens.
And this is in California only. This isn't in other states. So maybe there's some egg things in other states.
If nothing else, if they can't divulge like the reason for the shortage, because that's not
the bird flu.
But they could still, make it common knowledge that there is a legit shortage
instead of a fake.
Instead of
ginned up and
corporate greed, price gouging.
Yes,
because they're that's not all the way it is. Some of it is, but when they start mixing them up like that.
But when you get taxed for having a farm, or taxed for having a garden, or taxed for having chickens, it's in Tuolumne County, it is fucked like Caligula's favorite watermelon, like Catherine the Great's horse.
Right.
I'm just saying.
No.
I used to be a farmer
and
in the before time, from the long, long ago, and no more.
I mean, really, again, we pay the highest taxes to the state.
In the country.
More
than New York. And they get taxed out the fucking ass.
And we're the 7th largest economy in the world. So taxes on the revenue that runs through this state have got to be. Oh, but no, all the ultra rich, they don't pay the taxes. They whatever. There's
that's the tax code. That's not. Yeah.
No, right. And
then there's the skimming off the top. Remember the fires in L.A. We need to support.
But see, the thing is.
Then, the first place that was a vote blue no matter who site, and they got to skim off the top of that first off.
Right. And of course the tax breaks on the wealthiest of us are federal. They're not California state specific.
Yeah.
So and again, if they engage in commerce here and if they live here, like so many of them have been leaving because of tax reasons.
Well, but they're gonna tax you. They're gonna tax you when you leave anyway. A leaving tax.
Yeah, an exit tax.
What the fuck?
Just gouge you, nickel and dime you for everything you have.
Yeah.
Oh, and then expect you to live a comfortable life on.
Well, they don't care about that.
No.
Because they want you on the dole, so then you're gonna vote Democrat.
And so,
excuse me, corporatist reptile people. Democrat.
So, how much time is he putting into this?
And he's not.
No. Yeah. How much time is he going to put into this fucking podcast on my tax dollars?
Right?
Is he on the clock doing this? Is he getting paid? Well, it doesn't matter. If he gets a salary, he gets paid the same no matter what he does.
And his salary doesn't equate to.
It's not like he's on an hourly wage. No. That's all I'm saying.
No. What I'm saying is that it doesn't equate to his net wealth or his cousin Nancy Pelosi's net wealth. For her salary, and he just bought like a $5 or $10 million home.
Is he still getting a paycheck for this out of my pocket?
Probably.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably.
His net wealth is whatever it is, but is he doing this?
No, but his net wealth is this is his only job. Being governor. So how does he have so much more money than that? Yeah,
that's beside the point, though.
No.
It is to a point because if he is, if he has that level of net wealth, he qualifies for all of the tax breaks, and he doesn't pay taxes either.
But you're exactly right.
But he's charging me up my ass for them.
But why is he doing this on his free time, or is this?
That's what I'm asking.
Like, why isn't he a former governor? Former governor doing this? No. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah. But he's on the clock, motherfuckers. Right. And why isn't he? What is this? Is more important than the L.A. fires? Or the homelessness? Right. Homelessness increased. Criminals increased.
Really, and I'm just curious. How much time is he really going to be spending doing this when he could be spending that time doing making much better use of that time?
Well, the time he has spent.
When he's going to be talking shit to people that with no fucking result or impact one way or another on my life.
Yeah. Oh, well, Doge, that's the problem.
Oh, but you need to know this stuff.
Doge is the problem.
Yeah,
and Trump-proof in California, that was what we needed to do. We needed to spend $50 million on that. And we needed to increase the homeless population.
Did they call it that?
Oh, yes.
I never heard of that before.
Well, you need to watch the news, actual proper news, not Fox News or MSNBC or all that other crap. Yeah.
No, because the news media today is more... News,
it's a psyop.
It's for entertainment.
It's a psyop.
It's not.
But anyway,
it's just. Oh my God.
So, but you're exactly right. What is it that he's going to be talking about that's so goddamn important that he can't be doing?
And what are the results of these talks going to yield for us?
Oh, well,
how is it going to make my life better? How is it going to impact my life?
It's
him talking shit on what's really going on in Doge.
Because we need to change the conversation. Because the conversation got too real. It's exposing shit.
Yeah, we need to change the conversation back to the
lies and bullshit
rhetoric.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Because we're getting too far away from that bullshit rhetoric. And I can't speak real. All I can speak is bullshit political rhetoric. Oh, but there'll be no political slant on any of it. It's all political issues.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
What the fucking actual fuck? I thought it was a spoof. I thought it was some... Well, I mean...
You thought it was the AI.
Watching the commercial was like watching a Saturday Night Live sketch of somebody impersonating him.
I love it! Yes!
Fucking A! Fucking A, man.
Yeah. That's perfect. Cause
watch it for yourself, and you'll see. I mean, there's that dude.
So fake.
There's that dude that does him on. I think it's Fallon or
I don't know. I don't watch any of that shit.
The other Jimmy. One of them has a great Newsom impersonator that goes out on the streets and just engages with people. And oh my god, he's hilarious.
Okay.
And he's just spot on.
And people are still pissed off about the French Laundry. While everybody else was locked down in their fucking homes. I mean, I wasn't because I don't give a fuck. I'll be a super spreader. You know, I don't give a shit. How many kids do I have? Anyway, so people are still pissed off about that.
Ain't spreading that around, are you?
Well, you know, now and then.
Can you say wild oats? Anyway,
yeah. So yeah. They're still pissed off about the French Laundry, and rightly so. California had the most draconian COVID restrictions. Well, I'd say New York was as bad, but you know.
It was bad all over, but yeah.
Well, not in Florida.
Okay, I'm not going to get into COVID because we'll be here for an hour, but
no, I love your question. What is that bullshit podcast going to do for you? Make your life better?
Right.
And that's the question.
And how long is it going to be? How often is he going to be doing it? How much time is he going to be putting into it? How much time is he going to have to take preparing before he even fucking starts? And how much time after he's done is it going to take for him to,
Well, lizard people don't sleep, so it's all right.
I mean, come on, man. Look at what we're doing and some of the time that we're putting into it.
Yeah.
And it's our leisure time.
Yeah.
It's our time. I mean,
even if
it's a waste of time, it's our time to waste.
But that motherfucker needs to
What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
On a podcast when he should be out there taking care of business and running the
California.
state.
Not trying to turn LA into a 15-minute city.
Not turning into some fucking influencer half his age.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Right?
Right. Absolutely fucking right, man. Fuck you. I mean, really, and I'm a fucking lifelong Democrat from a long line of Democrats, and Gavin Newsom can just fucking
suck it.
Take a long walk on a short pier, man. That he's got to go. He's not good for the state, and I mean, I've said this to Tom a few times, man. In recent years, I miss Jerry Brown, man.
Wow.
But
I can't wait for the Kamala to run for governor.
Well, yes, since she didn't win the presidency, she gotta find an office somewhere, and she's
find a way to grift.
And she's from here too.
Gotta find a grift. Gotta find that new scam.
Well, you gotta just keep your place and stay in office, and and ensure your re-election to office.
Yeah,
that's number one in that. Especially
politics.
In the capital of any state or the capital of our country, especially.
Yeah.
First order of business is ensure your reelection.
Right.
No matter what it takes, no matter what you have to do, even if you have to break promises, even if you lie your ass off, even if you have to vote against the interests of your constituency, doesn't matter. If that's what it takes to get you reelected, they will fucking do it.
So you're against the idea of this podcast?
Oh, yeah. I mean, how long is it going to last? How many people are going to be tuning in? And what impact is it going to have?
Yeah.
Is it? I can give a fuck about it. I'm not going to tune in.
So that's our trailer review of the Gavin Newsom Podcast.
Oh, Jesus.
Let us know what you think about it. Like, share, subscribe.